What has happened to your group, Captain? None of you seem to be in pain, yet your faces are covered with the fear of 1,000 deaths.
It was that filthy villager and his friend. They released the prisoner we collected from one of our raids.
I am sorry to hear that. I assume he was the one that troubled you, then. Alas, rest in the shade, it should help cool yourselves.
We shall not rest for long. Our policy stands clear. Our king is dead. We must hunt down the killers within a day, or our weakness will show.
Will show? I can see it before my very eyes. If you go alone, you will become a jester's jester. Stay here, I will call your friends from the mansion.
Grim reaches the village, safe and sound, with the two adventurers on his shoulders, fast asleep. They awake moments later, inside the guest house. Dan gets up to get something to eat, for himself and his injured friend. Dr. Trayaurus opens his eyes to a man in a blue robe, handing him medical attention.
"Who are you?"
asks the doctor, to his doctor.
"I am the one they call Wandering Trader, although by some I am called the Camel Whisperer. I return every now and again, to visit."
He takes the doctor to Gerger, the local church, where the cleric, Padre, is giving a sermon to the village residents. They sit next to a seated Dan. Although present in the village, Dan, Dr. Trayaurus, and the Wandering Trader are not counted in the weekly census, taken by the librarian, Grant Thagaric, a rare, literate villager. Afterwards, the trader heads to the docks to spend time with the fisherman, Gel, his best friend. Dan helps an injured Dr. Trayaurus to the guest house, where the priest arrives shortly, with 2 bowls of food. The food is composed of bread slices, some fruit and vegetables, along with some meat. "Greeting, newcomers. I thank you for attending my sermon. Here, have some food. The work of Chazi, Gel, Shikari, Meshpal and Cassie. I have bought them for you since you have no money. Blessed be your meal, friends. I suggest you get some rest, so that you can go home in the morning." Upon finishing their meal, Dan suggests that they go for a walk, so they do. During this walk, they come across an exiting Wandering Trader, along with an entering messenger. The Wandering Trader glances at the 2 newcomers.
"Sorry, but I cannot help fix your arm further. I have been summoned to another adventure. One, far more threatening, I am told. You have done enough, but tell me, what is this new adventure?" "I am afraid I cannot say. It is unknown to me, until I receive further explanation. Perhaps here Craig can explain. I must be headed."
With his closing remarks, he leaves for his new adventure, with his dear llamas.
Yo, I'm Craig, son of the dad of Craig. I'm afraid this is a top secret mission, so I can't tell you anything, cause I don't know Jack. Okay, I know Jack, that's his real name, but I don't know anything more, I promise. Anyways, how are you?
"We're quite good, but my friend here does have a broken arm. Thankfully, the villagers have been real friendly."
Yeah, I bet. I guess they learned their lesson after all. At least they kept the house nice and empty and clean and, oh no.
"What do you mean, they learned their lesson?"
I didn't mean anything. I meant there was a little lesson. There was no lesson. Which excuse do you want? I gotta go to bed. Let me into bed.
The messenger runs off with his arms flailing in the air, into the ghost house. Dan follows, while Dr. Trayaurus visits the empty house. After his investigations, they all go to bed when nightfall arrives. As sunrise arrives, so does Diana, to the pillager meeting, along with Ravager riding Vindicators. The captain asks her a question.
Can you locate those fish?
Why, of course I can. They ate my special cake yesterday, but we must hurry.
'Tis the only way we know how.
His attention now turns towards his mates.
Remember, fellows, when we attack, we leave none alive. The entire village must crumble to the depths of hell, and any who be in it